seen it happen. I was trying to eat from rapping. Who would've thought that they couldn't imagine?
Whack that nigga, bro.
I just want you to tell me you believe in me. If I lose, I can't promise you're gonna be with me. Fuck things, like I know what God days, every day's beating me. God ways, wrong days. Hard days, everyone's leaving me. Star gaze, tell me what you see in me. Y'all was supposed to tell me like I need to be alive, let my sleep be alive. Just running for my mind. I just want to get some things in love. In my mind, like I love my desire. Wonder where I'll be if I ain't pirate. I was supposed to go away from the down fast. But what I done if I come back. Trying to search in my soul. I get that food in my heart. Trying to reach on my soul. In the bottom of my road. I gotta catch on my neck of my wrist. All that shit off. I'm in the flow. If I see in this beat, all that shit I will never explode. I used to say I'm gonna break my soul.
Set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Carr right away going to look to throw. And incomplete to open things up.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Carr. Oh, looking for Waddle, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
On 4th down, Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from the 20. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
John Harbaugh thought about it. Now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Takes it at the 7. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Queen gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
To try again after the sack. Carr, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Carr. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got it down to the 28. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Here's Carr. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Oh, look looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And they work this out past the 25. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Jackson running again. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but if you wanted proof of his straight line speed, look no further. They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot.
Touchdown! James Prochet, 29 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their second touchdown of this first half. They went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the option right is Jackson.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two is successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up.
I think they keep going better niggas blocked. Finale be taking out like I'm tired. These pussy niggas know the shit. All of these I know you do it. I say on it. Get out of space. Like the niggas they know you put on. Why the plan on go they son? They we popping up. There's so much shit. All of these I know you do it. I say on it. Get out of space. Like the niggas they know you put on. The niggas blocked. Finale be taking out like I'm tired. These pussy niggas know the shit. All of these I know you do it. I say on it.
Fucking playing with me.
So we flex both ways, like, gotta know all that shit how we been through. All the road we took like shit, like, pull up or not, you know how I get. If I'm off in the spot, we gon' click like, that's why I say don't ever forget, like, tell me put on me your shit. I might wait, but I swear I'm impatient. We can take us a trip on vacation. Hesitate, pray to God every day, but I'm not even made it. Wasn't easy, we got the money to hustle. Pray to God every day, but I'm not even made it. Wasn't easy, take us a trip on vacation, but I'm not even made it. Like the niggas they know you put on. Why you pulling up, bro, when they shoot? We popping out. better niggas blocked.
Even now they be taking out this got bodies.
Running through this project, can't keep throwing better niggas blocked.
Even now they be taking out this got bodies. Pussy niggas talking shit. Full of feet, I ain't know you it. I say on it, got beat, I can't. Like the niggas they know you put on. Why they pulling no bro when they songs? If we ballin' out, then we throwin' the floor. Stop this shit, when we shoot the floor. They like, nigga, you chill, you made it. They don't know what I go on, but I got famous. That's money and really don't phase me. Now they ain't got it, them niggas done changed me. No cop though, I'm a rap though. I'ma put on a buckle battle. Why they mad that I got me a back up, fuck, I'm a rock up, let's like,
Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. You ain't made it till you got stylers. Go out and shop for you. You ain't made it.
Need to get him, make his body drop. No need, he got it even for your top. Make them demons running through this project. Can't keep throwing better niggas blocked.
Even now they be taking out like I'm tired. These pussy niggas talking shit. Full of beat, I know you it. I say on it, got beat, I can't. Like the niggas they know you put on. Why you pulling no bro when they songs? If we ballin' out, then we throwin' the floor. Stop this spit, when we shoot the floor. They like, nigga, you chill, you made it. They don't know what I go on, but I got famous. That's money and really don't phase me. Now they ain't got it, them niggas done changed me. No cop though, I'm a rap though. I'ma put on a buckle battle. Why they mad that I got me a back to go fuck, I'm a rock up, let's sell all these hustles. Oh bro, like let's go. I'm the one that's on top of the top. All these naughty and like I'm a rap though. When we shoot the floor.
Need to get him, make his body drop. No need, he got it even for your top. Make them demons running through this project. Can't keep throwing better niggas blocked.
Even now they be taking out like I'm
Demons running through this project. Can't keep throwing better niggas blocked.
even now they be taking out like I'm tired. These pussy niggas talking shit. Full of beat, I know you do it. Like the niggas they know you put on.
Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Today, we're...
I'm really out for blood this time. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head.
Like it's gon' but I ain't gon' fall. Rain it and niggas still gon' lose. See to get a niggas body drop. No shit, I ain't got it even for your top. Picture them niggas running through the spot. You think you throwing better niggas block.
I'm not even checking out. I'm tired of shit. Niggas know shit. Pull up, see how you know do it. I'm born in that shit. Like niggas ain't nothing for them. Why you pulling them through it? If we ballin' out, then we go on the floor. Stop the scribble, shit the floor.
Set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Right to the air is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They go play fake. Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mahomes to throw once more. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Four yards remain for second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs' touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
48 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mahomes, open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 42. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Room here to run. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Mahomes now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They'll start with the option.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
A slant route caught by Bateman. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Play action. Now Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And able to get it across the 20.
Like, bro, just see me playing with Lamar.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. That one goes for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point.
Flag on you.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. To throw is Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
To throw again is Jackson. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. James Crochet from 10 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point, because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Justin Tucker in the kickoff.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Mahomes now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 49
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances.
I'm for what you say I'm for? Fucking solid, nigga. Run this back.
On the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit. They planned accordingly.
Let's get our baby.
Like, oh, he think it's a stand tall nigga. Come on, better for you kids, little big. Don't say no ass, so you get shot. And then I'm so like, I'm so knocked. Oh, you bigger than me.
Shot.
Snap niggas, bitch, with some clobber.
Shot in the marble.
Baby, Jack, you're waiting, we out of cake. Watch some officers, I'm gonna say. Look, I try to pull it out the way. I'm gonna be here, put it in a play. Oh, I aim this dick, send me to the face. Man, leave, no chicken, I say. Like, yo, DJ, you can't. Oh, I can't, I'm even a pay. He said, God, you gon' be it. He would knock it, I knock my nigga. And I need not touch it, give me the clock. Like, when the skinny get nice. I say, shot them, plus, go jack. I be in my life, nigga, check the clock. Bitch, I'm on south side. He all on the neck of the eye. I saw a finish. Give him a free. He put on me, I guess I'm a two. They know I'm with the bitch out the heater. You was smoking, turning to breathe. He always shaking like he caught a seizure. Shots and flips, they could not do it. Oh, he think it's a stand off, nigga. Come up, better for you niggas, little big. No, I say, don't get so rich. Oh, you bigger than me.
Shot.
That niggas bitch was a problem.
Shot in the marble.
He jacked your weight and we out of cake. Watch some hoes and drip through space.
That's my last game. I'm off this shit. Bro, my man got his extra thing. Alright.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all.
Matter of fact, you know what? I don't give a fuck if you score. You can score, bro.
Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Chiefs are
You can score, bro. Just score.
fourth quarter. They felt like they needed the football back.
I'm gonna let you score.
Like he got the message I have to type. Ain't y'all ain't coming no ID. Niggas back in them smoking they bag. Like a knife to one to the head. Still in the field, I'm ducking the bag. All this money don't matter. I get paid for it. I'm right here, I'm going to I'm a star. You already know. Niggas know I'm coming through. I'm back to my knife. Back against the wall. I'm Bennett. Hang out the deep. Like follow when they block on the Spanish. Every other shot nigga know what I'm doing. Back door open. Don't get back door.
Thank you. I knew you was gonna throw it to Kelsey, bro. Cause I can just tell. I'm like,
It went up on a Friday night. It went out was just for the hype. Friday night to you get Griswold. And I go with y'all.
I'm running this shit back on you.
If you reach him from the past, smoking on nothing. Keep it sick, I'm a now she was a crowd all day, but knocking on, I'm not fight. He tried to run and see the light, like he got the message I have to type.
Yo, what the fuck? Nah, bro. Lamar, what is that, Lamar?
Was incomplete. He's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football
certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, BJ. That gives them a better chance to pick up their stats a bit. But as far as actually winning, they can just run this clock out because this one game's over a long time ago.
And not a whole lot to speak of there. So
There's a game.
the 20. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth.
Oh yeah, you done.
Your company has to do an emergency pivot, which means the software team will have to create an all-new algorithm. Dang it. But since your team is using Jira to manage work, you've got nothing to hand
I don't know why did I pick this play.
There's more to weight
I don't
loss
give
than
a
meets the eye.
Bro,
People make the results to their limit calories, and you don't.
you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're
But the
dumb.
battery gets to
You're
weight loss by
fucking dumb.
tracking weight.
You could have scored, bro.
Constant tug of war.
Yeah, I'm done.
Defenders in there to drop it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them straight.